I feel like it's been a little while since we've consistently done Reddit videos on the channel. The Twitter or X videos kind of took over for a little bit there, but I have nothing bookmarked this time, so let's look at the top of this week on the subreddit. So the top post so far is putting off a little bit of sarcasm, I would say. Thank you, Supercell. The Godzilla event is the best thing to happen to this game. And then the next caption, why does the Godzilla event suck? Sensing just a smidge of sarcasm, but let's see. Number one, everything. I see. The rewards, the gameplay, map rotations, everything. Oh, everything sucks. Even the rewards, really? Eggs are not good. They advertise rewards and do not deliver because of RNG. That is how RNG works. Yeah, that good job explaining that right there. Supercell knows we want those skins, but the eggs just do not give enough because of RNG. Again, yeah, that is how RNG works. Like, some players are gonna get super unlucky, other players are gonna get lucky. Some players got everything, and me personally, I only got some of the Brock skins, but you know, better than nothing. That's just kind of how it works here. They sold many eggs in the shop. Why? Money, obviously. Well, yeah, of course, that is why they would do that. Yeah. I don't know, man. This is usually just how events work. Like, I don't know how this is like a huge problem. I was more so thinking that like the game mode was gonna be the main problem, or like mutations being in the main rotation. However, okay, I do see how people could be upset about this, the fact that you get mutations from the eggs and then the mutations are temporary. But the way I look at this whole event is the fact that like all this stuff is free. They didn't exactly remove any progression to add this event. So everybody for this whole month or two is getting extra free rewards. Like if you end up getting coins or whatnot from the eggs, that's just extra stuff that you're getting for free. So for that reason, I don't see why this is a huge problem. And if you get one of the skins, then good for you. So yeah, this whole part I don't really understand, but I'm assuming that, yeah, now we're getting into the whole mutations thing. I'm gonna speed through this because I don't want to spend the entire video on this post. Now you need mutations to even get close to getting wins, and only 5 of 40 of them are actually good enough to get wins. All right, yeah, that right there is my biggest problem with it. Only a handful of these are actually like viable compared to the others. I would say the top 5 are like Meg, Rico Ruffs, El Primo, and like Hank and Tick. You know, there's a handful. Also Angelo and Spike. The rest of them though are so outclassed. Like Gray just having 3 portals, Surge upgrading himself better. I think that's what it does. Leon spawning clones. Only recently did I find out how broken the El Primo one is, man. That guy gets a super within like half a second of using his super, and he could just beat anybody in the entire game. It's crazy. But yeah, realistically, no matter what the mode or the map is, you're gonna be choosing like the same 7 brawlers. All right, that's gonna do it for the post. I'll just look through and you guys can pause it if you want. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. There is a lot going on here. I see why this got a lot of upvotes, because there's a lot of effort put into this, and I'm sure a majority of players agree that the event is flawed, but you know, I'd rather have the event than not have it, so then they can learn in the future. I guess players are just mad about mutations in general. That's the first couple posts. We got another one that's pretty upset. This post is asking for compensation for mutations that you have, turning them into coins, because you like get the mutation and then they get deleted forever, right? But again, the way I look at this whole event is like all this extra stuff is just free. So why would they need to compensate us for something that we get for free? Yes, people did pay for eggs, but like that is your choice. So I don't know. Anytime I see a post asking for reimbursement for something that you got for free, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, yeah, this would be really generous of them to do, but I would be completely understanding if they didn't do this, because it's not like people are getting scammed. They're getting the eggs for free. And, you know, some people who want the skins or want all the mutations, they could buy the eggs. That is completely your choice. I personally only bought 6 eggs because of something content related, but I didn't want to go all out because most other people who were making videos on it already had their videos out, so there was no point for me to do it. A new modifier concept. Okay, this is stuff that I like to see because, you know, ranked modifiers, they haven't been too hot. We got the second win. That one was horrible. Barbed ammo is just annoying. Quickfire is always there, and it's basically the only one you really get to play. And certain brawlers like Jean just become way too strong in that one. Let's see what this one's about, though. Eyes sharp. You can now see where your enemies and allies aim. What in the world? That would be so weird and distracting. I mean, it's not a horrible idea, but yeah, this would be extremely distracting, especially like based on what brawlers the enemies have. I mean, it would be interesting for sure. I just don't know how I would feel about this. Good idea overall. Rico's mutation is something else. Yeah, the majority of posts in this week are gonna be about mutations, huh? Oh my god, this is horrible. Is this after the nerf? Because there's no way. Oh, they have 2 Ricos on their team as well. This is toxic. Like, this is why I don't like mutations. In a nutshell, right here. It's unplayable, and you lose trophies for this, or gain too. So some people are just cheesing it. Donation of 170 gems. Thanks for contributing to our map pool. Ooh, okay. So this looks like it's a reward that you get if you make a map that gets accepted by the team and they actually put it in the game. Maybe I missed it, but yeah, I've never seen this map before. Unless I'm going cuckoo crazy, man. I don't remember this, but it looks interesting. I can only imagine how good Angela would be here, man. This map is made for that brawler. I think we need compensation, man. People want compensation for everything, huh? So yeah, there was a glitch for some reason right after the glitch that was fake. So you guys remember the glitch where people got stuck in Wipeout and Friendlies and it locked their account for like a day? And there was like the promise of getting a free skin by going into that mode. And I was like, dude, a bug like that is never gonna happen. And this bug isn't exactly the same, but for some reason, some people were just seeing this Shelly skin, an expensive one at that, in their shop for absolutely free when you were not supposed to get that. You were supposed to get the Squad Buster Shelly. But yeah, compensation, I mean, like, if the players get to keep the skin, then I would see it, but I believe that they're getting removed. All things considered, this glitch is not the same as the other one that broke people's accounts, because like you have to go into a friendly match just to unlock an unreleased skin. Like that one didn't make any sense to me. This one is just appearing in people's shops, so that makes a lot more sense. I made this to keep y'all concepts safe from the brawl talkers. TikTok people have just been stealing Reddit and Twitter creators' concepts and just posting it on their TikTok, getting millions of views. No credit given. It's complete BS, man. I hate that stuff. Speaking of that, if you ever see a Brawl Stars ad saying you can get 9999999 gems for free the legal way with my face on it, yeah, they're scamming you. It's fake. I mean, most of you probably know that. If you ever see that, I just want to give a PSA. That is fake. I'm gonna make a whole video on that. It's complete BS because YouTube is trying to tell me to take legal action against them and risk my own financial whatever, you know, risk my own time, everything like that, when I have nothing to do with that. The fact that people are making a scam ad, throwing my face on the thumbnail and scamming YouTube's viewers on their platform through their advertising makes no sense to me. Why YouTube is not taking it down themselves? Why do they just allow scam ads? The only reason I really care about it is because my face is on it. Like, I should not personally have to stop people from scamming YouTube viewers through an advertisement that they are paying YouTube to keep on their platform. Makes no sense to me. I'm not gonna do that. That's so stupid. Caption is, that was really satisfying to see. Oh my god. Quadruple pass? Come on, put it in. That's actually really sick. That's a rare moment where all 5 people are using teamwork in 5v5. Can they remove quickfire already? Man, I was just talking about this. Apparently you get it on the heist safe, which is broken. So Max basically has her mutation. This guy has used like probably upwards of 20 ammo on this stupid heist safe, and it's still going. She's gonna take the whole thing out, I bet. 64 health. Why do clips like this always end with 1% left? Yeah, I think that modifiers were a mistake because they're too impactful. Like, in my opinion, it should be something that's like barely changing how the game works. Like, I think that the super bushy one, the new version where it just spawns a bush in the middle, is a good idea. I think that one that like replenishes walls over time very slowly would also be a very interesting idea, right? But something that just gives certain brawlers an advantage, like directly like this, where Max just gets infinite ammo because she has more projectiles than other brawlers, it doesn't make any sense to me how this is competitive at all. What's really interesting to me is that fundamentally ladder is more competitive than ranked, because ladder doesn't have these modifiers, and you know, ladder does have mutations and you can't draft or anything like that, but realistically any mode that doesn't have modifiers is more competitive. So the Godzilla event is over, and I would say that the majority of people didn't really like it, and I don't want to go over this entirely again, but I think that it was a good thing that this happened. I do think it was extremely flawed. It was a little bit fun, but very annoying in some other ways. And I just hope that they can learn from this and move on, you know, get some other collabs in here, make some cool events, and just hopefully the next ones are a little bit better. And again, mutations were fun. I just think that they were extremely unbalanced in the sense where 7 of them were great, and then the rest of them were horrible, and then the rest of the brawlers don't even have one. So any mode that had mutations was either you choose one of those 7 brawlers, or you just struggle like crazy, or you don't even get to play the game. Like, certain comps that you go against completely shut you out unless you have a great counter to them, which usually doesn't happen, or you just fight them with other of the 7 broken mutations. So that's just how it is. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's Reddit video. If you enjoyed, slap like, subscribe. We're trying to hit 1 million. We'll get there soon, hopefully this year. That would be pretty cool, but yeah, we'll see. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.